Deactivate, activate. Actually, matter of factly, hold up. Let me pause this beat. Because, like, some of y'all may be watching this and think that it's a good thing. Because, like, y'all like basketball games. And it's like, oh, cool, new basketball game. But to me, where is it? This ain't a good thing at all. This is 0% a good thing. And there's a lot of reasons why. But let me start with this. Well, first off, y'all want to thank EA, Evil Ass Niggas Incorporated. Y'all want to thank them first off, because if EA didn't have success last year with that college football game, they wouldn't even think of this. Especially since EA said they want to make a college basketball game, they wouldn't do this. Now you got more choices as to what game you want to play. So, thank EA. That's number one. Number two thing I wanted to say about this is 2K already runs the NBA football game. Now they're going to turn around and overtake the college football game. Because there's already talks about the NBA signing an exclusivity deal with NBA2k. Like it fucking matters. Like anybody else got the money to compete in the first place. But if they sign that exclusivity deal, oh, it's really up. And if that exclusivity deal goes through and they start making a whole fuck ton of money off the NCAA, nasty work. Also, because I've been thinking about this a lot. Another thing I want y'all to keep in mind before I start going through this article. People who actually play in the NCAA are not allowed to make money off their face. This game is going to have a fuck ton of microtransactions and shit. So Evil Ass Niggas Incorporated or fucking what is the name of it? Or Take-Two Interactive. They're allowed to make more money off of this broke college student's face than the broke college student whose likeness and animations and moves and all that stuff they're using. They're using my signature moves, my likeness, and everything, and you get to make money off of it, but, you know, fuck my pockets, right? You could charge niggas $20 for a blue version of my jersey, $21 for a red version of my jersey, and $42, but it's 50% off, so now it's $21 of a green version of my jersey. But I can't get paid for you using my likeness in the game. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm still of that philosophy, of that frame, of that mindset of, isn't it crazy that niggas make millions of dollars to go do, but teachers can't buy no fucking crayons. They gotta beg the school to use their $6 and a handshake worth of funding to buy a box of fucking crayons so their kids could color during coloring time, or a couple pens so their kids could write during writing time. Can't even sharpen a pencil, nigga. If the little kids in class pencil break, the kids gotta go outside and start scraping that shit against the concrete like they trying to make a prison shank, just so they could fuck up the way that they write their name at the top of the paper, cause they gripping a goddamn pen like this when they write like a fucking caveman, cause they 5 years old and they still learning how to hold writing utensils. Them niggas get paid a smile and a "you're doing good." But the nigga that play with trash make twice their salary. And the nigga that dribble a ball up and down a basketball court gets paid hundreds of times their salary. But even though that's how I feel, that don't mean I don't think basketball players should be paid for their likeness and stuff like that. Like, why is it you're only allowed to make money when you get to the NBA? I don't need money when I'm in college? What the fuck is tuition? Fuck tuition. Let's talk about day-to-day stuff. Nigga, what about when I get hungry? I'm exercising. You know what comes with exercising? Needing to eat healthy. So not only do I need to eat, I need to eat certain types of things because I'm an athlete. So there's that. If I want to get a personal trainer or anything like that, that costs money. If I want to, let's say, fuck that. Let's say I got me a little girlfriend. I got me a little yeah. Or, you know, boyfriend, whatever, nigga. I got something that I want to take out on a date. And then don't forget, these motherfuckers is in college. Now, majority of them probably aren't taking them damn classes serious. But for the few of them that are, What about books? For the people who learn better by physically writing it down, what about, excuse me, getting notebooks, pencil, paper? And even if that's not the thing that they're doing, let's say they're going for an engineering degree while they're playing basketball. I need a certain type of table and to get a certain type of paper to do that stuff. Even though I get discounts on programs like AutoCAD and stuff like that, if I was a student, you still gotta pay. A discount means you still gotta pay. The shit is not free. So to me, that concept has always been crazy. But let's keep it gaming. Let's keep it gaming. 2K Sports wants its own college basketball game after all. After all, did they not want one before? Wait. Let me look that up. 2K Sports does doesn't want to make a college. Because if at one time they said they were staying away from it and now they're doing it, that's kind of crazy. Doesn't want to make a college. What the fuck? Lowball deal got denied. Here's a new offer. Player staying alone. No. Yeah, I don't see that. Okay, so that's just me making an assumption. But Jason Wilson reports that 2K Sports plans on a standalone game that would feature more than 100 men's and women's teams full of niggas that's not getting paid that would all receive fair market value as well for their NIL. What is NIL? I'm lost on that term. I probably know what it means, but I don't know the term. NIL, name, image, and likeness. Oh, so for their likeness. All right. See, I know the definition. I'm just not used to people saying it, NIL. This new report comes after 2K and Take-Two's interactive proposal regarding having college basketball as DLC and its NBA2k games. Damn, okay, so that's what they were referring to. So before, they didn't respect it. They just wanted it to be another reason to get people to spend money on 2K instead of its own full game. But now they're saying, oh, wait, people are interested in buying games about college basketball players? That's another thing we could charge niggas $70 for? Yeah. Get the mills up. Hey, people who's working on like games that gamers will enjoy, but will make $5 and a smile. Yeah, stop making that shit. Get over here. We need to make a college basketball game. So copy all their shit, but just put these 18-year-olds in it. Just put the face of this 18-year-old in the place of Dwight Howard. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen, y'all. Because that's the thing that a lot of larger studios do. If people are working on smaller games that they don't think are gonna go anywhere, versus like pushing people to work on a project that they feel like can guarantee money. So for example, instead of making anything entertaining, making another Borderlands game, let's make Borderlands 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, 800. Let's not make Tiny Tina's Wonderland some more. Let's make another boring lands game. The original proposal to the college licensing company, CLC, called for teams within the mode increasing in number year over year. It also mentioned a full college game depending on sales performance of said DLC. Oh, so it sounds like a case of they wanted to test the waters to gauge the interest and like start off and see would it be more profitable to separate this into its own game or to just keep it as an add-on. And it feels like because they're getting a belt spanked all across the sides of their ass, they're saying, oh, nope, we got to make it a full game whether we think it'll work or not, because we want to dominate and compete in the field before anybody has a chance to actually compete. I should say compete with quotation marks. According to Matthew Brown of Extra Points, however, 2K had contacted schools directly to delay that recommendation approval as they worked on another proposal for a game. Damn, so they say, yo, whatever them niggas is paying, don't listen to that. I'll pay you that plus some. And then from judging from that, the title of that thumbnail I saw when I did that Google search earlier, sounds like they gave them fucking 5 handshakes, 3 smiles, and an IOU. Like, nah, nigga, we need cash money, and they offering more. So it sounds like they, as in EA, offering more. So that's might just end up where it goes. or they might just take their chances and say both of y'all get to make one, and whoever makes the better one, whoever out capitalisms the other team of developers, they win. And I don't want EA to have control of basketball and football. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. I already don't play football games anymore because all of them come out and they die after 5 minutes, or they're fucking Madden yet again, which has been the same. Madden has 2 Madden 25s, and in the 10 years it took to get from Madden 25 to Madden 25, the gameplay hasn't changed at all. And I know there's gonna be people, oh, but in this game, you got the little dynamic stick and the blah, blah, blah. Like, nigga, the overall gameplay is still the same. You play fucking football. You tell niggas to run a screen, they run the fucking screen. It's nothing mind-blowing and mind-changing. Oh, but now, to do the quarterback passes, you can flick the stick instead. Same fucking game, my nigga. You're playing football. There's no twist to make it different. It's just niggas zooming in. How accurate can we make the sweat go down somebody's forehead? Don't nobody give a fuck. It would allow for a game to be released by, at the earliest, 2027, depending on the scope. And you know NBA2k, they're gonna Control-C, Control-C the shit out of everything they already got in fucking NBA. EA gotta work from the ground up, so it's inherently gonna take them longer. But because 2K has more experience making basketball games, they'll probably be able to pump out something faster, depending on the scope. It has to be stressed, however, that it doesn't mean they should get licensing a game that will come by 2027. It's more along the lines of they could if they wanted to. They're going to, okay? The only thing that could stop them is the FTC stepping in and saying, no capitalist, no capitalisming. No capitalist, no capitalism. No capitalist, no capitalisming. That's the only thing that can stop both these studios, or either one of these studios, from getting the approval. Insider Gamers reached out to 2K for comment on the report. As of publishing, a response has not been received. Don't give a fuck about what else you got to say. But I do give a fuck about taking a sip of this water before I talk about how GTA 6 is only hitting 60 FPS, which seems fitting, but it shouldn't. Yeah, gotta leave my water bottle unlidded because when I washed out the lid just now, so chat, remind me to be careful if I step near my water. But anyway, apparently GTA 6 is only gonna be 60 frames per second. Console is always so behind when it comes to graphics and stuff like that. It's like, hey, y'all here in 2015 getting 60 FPS on a pro version of the console. It's like, hey, bro, I could turn off the bad time music. It's like, hey, bro, welcome to 25th fucking teen, 10 years later. Leaker detective sees. Okay, so this is coming from a leaker. I thought this was coming from an official source. Take this with a heavy grain of salt. Take that with a heavy grain of salt. What did this nigga say though? GTA 6 has been and continues to hit 60 FPS while being optimized for the PS5 Pro on multiple graphical settings, he wrote. PlayStation engineers are assisting with the optimization due to the new tech being implemented and rolled out with the current target date of May 2026. Target date. GTA 6 has been in continue. Yeah, I want to read the direct tweet. Fuck that article. Because it's crazy that, like, it's making headlines that Grand Theft Auto is hitting 2015 Xbox, not even Xbox, GameCube frame rates. That's right, we had 60 FPS on the GameCube. The GameCube was capable of 60 FPS smoothly for all of its games. How we don't have that as a standard with these powerful ass consoles we got nowadays, I don't know, man. Like, a smooth frame rate should be the bare minimum achievable goal. But let's keep reading. PS are assisting. Blah, 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 blah. They are also assisting on several other Rockstar titles that are rolling out in the near future. Pro 26, blah blah blah. As of right now, 60 FPS is being achieved on the Pro only. I don't know why it can't be achieved on the base one. You know what? The base PS5 is 5 years old. I could give them somewhat of a pass. But you know that PC version gonna be ass on day one, because I don't know what it is with Rockstar games and PC releases, but they're always fucked up, like every single time, never fails. This could, as of right now, 60 FPS is being achieved. This could obviously change before release. Probably not, honestly. It is anticipated that GTA 6 will have multiple graphical options on the PS5 Pro on release. Also, the Rockstar PlayStation marketing deal is what's allowing. Well, yeah, if I was PlayStation, I would try and spark up a marketing deal too. If I was anybody, nigga, if I was fucking a dollar store brand bag of gummy rings, I would try and strike up a deal with Grand Theft Auto for marketing. So, makes sense why they're sending staff over there. I'll be sending boxes of gummy rings to them niggas. Like, yup, just post about this on your social media. Give me 100,000 sales real quick. As of right now, 60 FPS being achieved, blah, blah, blah. I read that. Also, the Rockstar, blah, blah, blah. Should see several GTA 6 PlayStation bundles in the next marketing push. You know what? That does sound possible. But it doesn't matter if they bundle GTA 6 with a PlayStation, because niggas gonna get a PlayStation, have GTA 6 come with it in a bundle, and still buy GTA 6 another 17 times. So this info is from a PlayStation engineer who has provided highly accurate and verified info several times in the past. Yeah, but nigga, I don't know you. What these numbers looking like? 15K. So yeah, take this with a heavy grain of salt, because this fucking profile picture shit looks like a $15 Fiverr artist. So I don't know who this nigga is. So I'ma just say take this with a big grain of salt. But Grand Theft Auto, be happy, y'all. Be happy. Clap it up. Clap it up. Your fan base finally made it to 2025, 10 years later. Also, another thing, breaking news. This is breaking goddamn news in the NBA 2K community. I keep always forgetting. Hold on. Let me make a note. We are breaking news. No wait, breaking news. Alright, just so I remember. But breaking news, y'all. Breaking news, NBA 2K niggas. The ball looks slightly different. The ball looks slightly different this year. In 2K25, the ball looks like that. It looks a little bit dark. But this one looks like the same ball, but they upped the contrast slider by a lot. Wow, guys. Wow. Your game treats you so good. Wow. Clap it up, y'all. The ball technology is improving year over year. Like, I'm just seeing such crazy yields, such crazy returns from the ball technology in NBA 2K. It's honestly incredible. It's amazing. It's amazing. The ball is just getting way better. Don't you just love the ball technology? And speaking of balls, one thing I wanted to speak on real quick. No, nigga, I'm not signing into my fucking Instagram. One thing I wanted to speak on, because I saw this video and I was like, I gotta watch this on stream, because I feel like I could get some commentary off of this, and like I feel like this would produce a good enough yap session. So let's get into it. Where's my music so I can pause it?
Because I feel like this is an issue that genuinely needs to be addressed. So on my previous video, I was going on a rant about the whole my ball thing and like who made that and why are y'all out here calling shorties balls?
Because, like, when I first heard that term, I thought niggas was just joking. Niggas was making that up. But there's niggas actually out here. Like, I've seen it in the wild. Like, I've been walking down the street. I heard niggas be like, yo, that's my bull. Like, yo, this my bull right here, son. And I was looking like, first off, you're like 30. What the fuck you mean this my bull, son? Like, and I'm not the person to say, oh, if you're a certain age, you can only use certain lingo. But it's like, bro, certain lingo just stupid. It don't make sense. You in your fucking 30s talking about, yo, that's my ball, bro. This my ball, son. Are you sped ed? Like, legitimately, when the nigga said it, I was legitimately looking at the nigga like, nah, you gotta be sped ed. You gotta be. But that's number one. Number two, it's like, yo, the mindset behind calling a woman a ball. Like, out of all the pet names y'all could pick to popularize, y'all choose a ball? So is shorty just your possession? Like, because when I hear that's my ball, that's what I hear. She's my possession. I'm possessed of this mine. Like, damn, nigga, is she a slave or something? The fuck? Like that don't seem weird to y'all? Calling somebody a fucking ball, an object, something that you just play with and throw in the closet when you done? Y'all niggas don't find that weird? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that a little bit crazy? Like, I always think lingo like that is like, you wouldn't call yo mama that. Not actually, let me put it in better terms. If a nigga said that to your mom, if a nigga called your mom that, you'd be like, nah, bro, stop. So why are you calling other women that? Like, there's a difference between like baby, something like that. Like, I can understand something like that. Like, shorty, I can understand something like that. Imagine you introducing your girlfriend to your mom and be like, yo, ma, look, this my ball. She gonna look at you like, nigga, that's your what? That's a person. Fuck is you calling her a ball for? What the? Did not raise you better than that? You gonna get popped upside your fucking head. You niggas is weird. You niggas is weird. But let's keep going, because it's more.
Niggas proceed to have the audacity, the gall, to get in my comment section and say, well, it's better than call her my bitch.
Now, as a dude, I'm 50-50 on this. Because, like, I understand, because you're about to see where she's going with it, but I understand what he's trying to say. What he's trying to say is, I'm trying to come up with a more respectful term. Because to be fair to dumbass niggas, because I've learned, you gotta understand, there is a nigga out there that fucking stupid. There always is a nigga out there that fucking stupid. That's why there's a lot of people that will tell you everybody should work a retail job once in their life. At least once in their life, because it makes you way more sympathetic. Because when you really understand, yes, there is a nigga out there that's stupid. Yes, there is a nigga out there that doesn't understand how to do insert thing that you think is trivially basic. So once you understand there is a nigga that's stupid out there, you understand stuff like their only word for woman, lady, girl, besides that individual's name is bitch. But like she's about to say, why is bitch the default? It's because these niggas is stupid and they have a very limited vocabulary. That's why when I talk about internet stuff, well, not internet stuff, but whenever I talk about stuff over the internet, because like people in real life I talk to got expanded vocabularies. All of my niggas got expanded vocabularies, and I don't hang out with niggas that don't know more words than trash or fucking amazing when talking about something. So like, they have very limited vocabularies, so they mean one thing, but they say one word to mean like 10 different emotions, because they're fucking slow. Like, there's niggas that's genuinely that slow. You just gotta learn to surround yourself with niggas that ain't that slow. But let's keep going.
What is you niggas? I refuse to believe your only alternative for something to call a woman is my bitch.
And that's the problem. You refuse to believe it. Believe it. There is a nigga out there that's slow. There is a nigga out there that's stupid. That's why it's inexplicable. You just have to work at least one retail job in your life. Because I always talk about this. I worked in a computer lab a while back, and there's niggas my age range, 25 and down, that don't know how to do the basic things on a computer. You tell them niggas to open Google Chrome, they say, what? You tell them to go on the internet, they say, how I do that? You 20? You got a Facebook, you got an Instagram, you got a Twitter, you don't know how to go on the internet? You know how many people at my age range I know that don't have a Discord, don't know what Discord is, don't have a Discord account? I explain it to them, I'm like, oh, it's an online platform you could use to like talk to people. It's like its own social media. They'll go, oh, but I got Instagram and TikTok and all this. It's like, yeah, but there's certain features in there that are better for like people who's trying to play the game with each other and stuff like that. Yeah, but I don't know how to sign up for a Discord. You got an Instagram? Yeah. It's like signing up for Instagram. Yeah, but you got a Facebook too, right? Yeah, but it's like signing up for Facebook. It's like signing up for every other website. You got a Gmail, right? Yeah, you got an Apple account, like iCloud and all that, right? Yeah, but nigga, you're making excuses. If you don't want to do it, that's one thing. But niggas genuinely don't do certain things unless they feel or have a feeling like somebody's sitting there, gun to their head, do it or you die. There's people who genuinely don't know how to do certain tasks without that feeling. And like, it's because some people just don't know. Whether it be because they're dense or because they don't know how to use technology, because a lot of technology over the years has been crippled. Because like, y'all seen me talk about this on stream, and if you haven't seen those videos in particular, a long time ago I made a video where it talked about how people who are older than millennials and younger than millennials on average, and I'm Gen Z, who are Gen Z and down, really don't know how to use technology. And it's because people who are millennials, you had to know the intricacies of a computer to use a computer. Like, you had to know at least how to program to do certain basic things on a computer. Like, my father, whenever we talk about computers, loves saying that when he was younger, the way he played games on a computer wasn't even discs, it wasn't floppy disks, it damn sure wasn't no fucking downloads. It was a cassette. If he wanted to play a game on a computer, let me show y'all, because some of y'all might be nigglets in the chat. God damn it closed every single tab. Let me get some images so y'all can see these shits. These, if he wanted to play a game on a computer, he had to use one of those. He had to use, yes, one of those. Yes, you could play games on those. Yes, you definitely can. Because I didn't believe it at first, but yeah. So technology back then was more so, if you don't learn how to do certain skills, you won't be able to use your technology at all, and it was more expensive and more rare. And then back then there was no easy user interfaces, no easy baby UI. Like, a 2-year-old using a tablet used to be a crazy idea. Now it just makes sense because there's lockdown modes where they make it so the tablet don't go outside of YouTube. So they just do like this, and it plays a video that makes them go wah and shake the tablet from left to right.
Why would you be saying, you shouldn't even be calling her that anyway? How the fuck did we get here? I just want to know.
I explained that like 2 minutes ago. Well, I know she's not here, but I'm telling y'all.
Your mother, woman, by the way, do you happen to refer to her in said manner? Your grandmother.
A lot of niggas don't have that filter, don't have that lens. The logic don't connect. Because for them, and like, I'm saying this as somebody who's heard multiple people say this, as well as see the actions that dictate this their belief. Mom, woman, everything else. Dead ass, that's how niggas think. It's fucking wild to me. Like, niggas think mom, woman, everything else. And in their mind, they don't have anything for the everything else category to call it other than bitch, because they're fucking dense. It's really just density.
By the way, do you happen to refer to her in said manner? And just like as a little tidbit for me talking about the moms, somebody had the audacity to say, I wouldn't talk to my Dukes like that. She's not some random woman. Why would you be calling a random woman a bitch?
Which is a very valid point.
Is that necessary? At what point do you come to the conclusion of this is something that I should be doing? Like,
to me, it's one of those things of like, you giving them niggas too much credit. Because like, right there where she said, where do you come to the conclusion this is something that I should be doing? The reason why you fucked up is because she's assuming dumb niggas think. And like, I've had to learn this the hard way by like realizing it. But dumb niggas don't think. That's why they do dumb shit. They don't think. They're not capable. Like, they're mentally just not capable of thinking before they act. Because let's break this down. Catcalling. There's still people who catcall modern day, even with like Me Too and stuff like that, and stuff like Lil Mosey happening, where Lil Mosey was just accused of rape and had his fucking career ended out of nowhere. Nigga didn't even do it. It was proven definitively, overwhelmingly in court that the nigga didn't do shit. Nigga got acquitted. But anyway, that's a separate topic. My point with this here of what I wanted to say was catcalling, for example. A chick walks by, 100 niggas, hey baby, yeah, yo, your ass fat, ma, come here, let me slide up on you, let me show you something. I could drop dick up off on you in a way your man could never do. Your man crazy, what his switch go crazier. Niggas legitimately get horny and just stop thinking. That's where catcalling comes in. But anybody with a conscience would have empathy, and it takes critical thinking to have empathy, and critical thinking is at an all-time low and is under attack right now. But critical thinking would help you understand how to have empathy, which is thinking how you would feel if you was in that person's shoes. I figured this out when I was 9, by the way. I thought of it like, when I saw people catcalling women, I was like, it sure seems like it would be fucking annoying for me to walk down the street and a random dude just call out to me, hey baby, you want to get in this car with me and take a ride? Like, to me, that would be annoying as shit. And then I learned that don't just happen on this corner. That happened on this corner, the corner 2 blocks down, the corner 3 blocks down. When they walk through a building, it's a bunch of dudes doing it. When they walk out that building, it's a bunch more dudes doing it. When they're waiting in line to go get a sandwich, especially if they have pretty privilege, they have niggas slamming money on the counter saying, if I pay for this meal, you gotta let me take you on a date, all types of slick weirdo shit. And it's like, yo, that shit sounds fucking stressful and it sounds weird to me. Again, this is my thought process as a little ass kids, just seeing strangers do it to random women and seeing emotions on their face. So if I was able to realize this as a 9-year-old without anybody telling me this, what's niggas' excuse? What's niggas' excuse? You don't think. That's it. Niggas just don't be thinking. Niggas aren't capable of feeling empathetic because niggas don't want to feel what's outside their shoes. Because to be fair, what's inside your own shoes affects you the most. But it's like, you also want other things to affect your life. You have to be a good effect to those other things that you want to affect your life. But let's keep going.
Mind you, the whole my ball concept is basically like the woman that you desire, the girl that you want. Why would you even be comparing a girl that you want, by the way, to a bitch? The logic is it's not present. It's not in the room with us, clearly.
You're assuming that niggas think logically. Cause like I realized that I had this problem a while ago too, where because I'm around stand-up individuals more of the time than not, because I'm around people who prefer employment over some goofy shit like selling drugs more of the time than not, it changes how you think, and like it makes you forget that there's weirdo niggas out here until you run into a weirdo nigga in the wild. Like when you don't hang around weird niggas, you forget weird shit occurs. Like if you don't hang around pedophiles, when you see a pedophile in the wild, it's gonna take you a second to register because all your niggas is not on weirdo timing. So you're not actively checking to make sure niggas is not on weirdo timing consistently. You could piece 2 and 2 to what I'm saying together.
I know women got like at least a few rights now, right? Like we definitely got a couple of them. Like you're definitely allowed to respect women. It's okay. It's legal. I truly envy the people who are incapable of hearing because they don't have to listen to your mindset. Oh my gosh.
And yeah, that about wraps that little Yap session thought process up. But the thing I really like, my point in really bringing that up is like, guys, yeah, I know that like content creation, since it's not on TV and it's on YouTube, and YouTube is a platform that pretty much their rules is don't post straight up hardcore porn, and 9 times out of 10 we don't give a fuck as long as you're making money and you're not costing us money. That's pretty much YouTube's policy, even if it's an unwritten thing, right? Just because you see something, any and everything on YouTube, and it looks the least bit, the littlest bit, the smallest bit entertaining, that don't mean it's good to be entertained by that thing. some things you just shouldn't allow yourself to be entertained by. Like, I know sometimes stuff like Zeus Network bullshit, baddies, whatever the fuck, Love Island looks cool because you see a bunch of people talking about it left and right. But that don't mean that you should engage or interact with it. Some shit just ain't healthy for your soul to watch. And like, I even say this as somebody who listens to drill music and stuff like that, but I'm able to separate the fact that, first off, half these niggas is cartoon characters basically. They're just saying a bunch of shit for the fun of it. I pull up my gun. Tick, 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 tick. I shoot out that gun. Tick, 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 tick. I blow a nigga head off. Tick, 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 tick. Like, most of them niggas is just saying shit just to say shit. Number one. Number two, it's like most of them niggas is just dumbasses. Like, I just like that niggas is yelling on the type of production I like, and that is high energy. I'm able and capable of separating the two. A good skill to have in life is self-awareness. And self-awareness is one of those life skills that you can consciously build on purpose. Because there's certain things and life skills you can't do on purpose. Like, you can't make yourself funny if you're unfunny. If you're just unfunny, you're not a funny person, every once in a while you may say or do some shit that gives people a giggle. But if you're not a naturally funny nigga, you're just not a naturally funny nigga. Something you can teach yourself to become, something you can train yourself to become, is somebody who is self-aware, somebody who's aware of your habits and the things that you do and why you do them, understanding your triggers. That's something that anybody can fucking do. And if you're not trying to do it, because if you're not self-aware now and you're not trying to make yourself self-aware, you're fucking cooked. You're fucking cooked. Because, like, to wrap this up for real, I seen a tweet the other day where it was either yesterday or today, where somebody was making fun of how kids in the 2010s didn't have ChatGPT to write essays. And I was sitting there, like, in high school, and I was sitting there like, high school essays? Unless you're going to some like college prep or college, one of those colleges where, I mean, not colleges, one of those high schools where you leave high school with a high school degree and an associate degree, you're mostly doing 3 paragraphs for an essay, 5 at max if you got one of those dickhead teachers. If you got one of those teachers that just don't fucking like you, maybe you're doing a 2-page essay. That's like 8 to 10 paragraphs. You niggas can't write 3 paragraphs without a machine making the paragraphs for you. If that shit don't sound scary to you, my nigga, good luck in life, bro. Good luck in life. Good luck for the next set of humans and all that. Good luck in life, nigga.